Well, vegan is not just a diet, it's a lifestyle with a whole community behind it. And for the first time in more than 10 years, VegFest returns for a day of family fun and great food. Joining us in the kitchen this morning is VegFest MC John Ted, Chris Cooney right here from Vegan Zombie, and president of VeganCNY, Teresa Stowell. Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining us. You know, so you've sort of resurrected this, I'd say, right? More than 10 years later, you're sort of bringing an event back. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to come back with something like this.
Well, veganism has been on the rise for quite some time now, and we really wanted to offer a venue for people who are curious about it to see how they can thrive on a vegan diet.
Right.
And what we're making for you this morning is a nice, like, comfort food breakfast so that people know, hey, what do I do to replace some of this stuff that I eat? And we want to show you how easy and delicious it can be.
Okay, well, speaking of how easy and delicious it can be, Chris, what are you making?
I'm making a tofu scramble. So
Okay.
everybody, this is what tofu would look like. It's an extra firm tofu.
Okay.
It takes on the flavor of whatever you really season it with.
Right.
And it cooks up pretty well. So we also have, John, why don't you tell us the veggies that we got today?
Yeah, so we wanted to give it a little seasonal flair. Normally, you can put any kind of veggies you want in here, but we went with honey nut squash, which is a cross between a buttercup and a butternut. A little bit sweeter.
It
and
smells
yeah,
sweet.
it's yummy. And we
Okay.
seasoned it with some cumin, salt, and pepper. I forgot the smoked paprika. Darn it.
See, you didn't even have to tell me, though. I never would have known.
I know, but I feel like that's my favorite spice, and if I
okay.
don't pay homage to it, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life.
Okay, all right. And then what are these? What else did you bring?
These are vegan breakfast sausages.
Okay.
So completely plant-based, still same great taste.
Now, you know, Teresa, Chris had sort of said this, as well as John, about how important this is to sort of, you know, invite the community, even if you're not vegan, to be part of this. Is there a strong interest these days, more than ever, would you say?
Yeah, at VeganCNY, we kind of formed because we saw how many people are becoming more interested in this, and we saw how the community in Syracuse has started to be, like I said, interested in restaurants. You can't go to a restaurant today that doesn't have an option, and we thought now is the time to start, you know, forming something more substantial, like a formal organization, and really bring it out to everybody.
So what else can we find? It's okay. No, you're great. What else can we find out about? What can we find at the festival? What will we see there?
Well, I'm going to be also representing Mockingbird Farm Sanctuary, which is we're a farm that takes on abused and neglected farm animals, give them a forever home there. There will be other sanctuaries. Chris is representing a Tamerlane t-shirt right now. Tamerlane will be there. There's also going to be a ton of food vendors. Strong Hearts, which is one of the biggest all-vegan cafe, actually the only all-vegan establishment here in Syracuse.
And it's so good.
Oh, it's so good. So they're going to be slinging some delicious food there. What other food vendors are going to be there this year, Teresa?
We've got Teddy Eddie's, who's the new plant-based McDonald's, I think he calls himself.
He's been on our show.
Yeah,
nice.
He's going to be there. We've got a Sempe Kitchen, which is a Ghanaian new spot that's coming up. They're going to be, I think, they're working with Salt City, the new market.
We actually had to turn vendors down, too. There's so many people signed up to be a part of this. Yeah, so...
So this is easier than people think it is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. So listen, you guys are going to stick around so we can try this?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to try this at the end of the show. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about VegFest, it's happening in Syracuse, Saturday, October 19th from 10 to 5 with free yoga starting at 9 a.m. The Science and Industry Building on the New York State Fairgrounds. It is free to attend, and for more information, you could visit vegancny.org/Syracuse-VegFest. There we go. Thank you. Awesome. You're going to keep cooking?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We'll try this at the end of the show. We'll be right back. Looks good. Well, we are back. We've got VegFest here. We've got John, Chris, and Teresa, and this is our tofu scrambler.
Tofu scramble
Okay.
and the breakfast sausage.
Breakfast sausage. Okay.
Dig in.
Now, is this something you would eat like on a Saturday? Because you can't whip this up like you got to go to work in the morning.
This only takes about 10 minutes. You can eat this
delicious.
breakfast,
You
lunch,
like
and dinner.
Oh.
You know, and I'll make it at holiday events or at family events, and people that aren't even vegan love it.
Wow, like me.
And you know,
Good, right?
you know
It's
what else you
pretty
can do is you can make it ahead of time and then just heat it up in the morning. That's what my wife does actually. So she'll food prep on a Sunday and then eat it for like 2 or 3 days in the morning.
good. Right.
Okay.
You've been vegan for
23 years.
25 years
25.
and 5 years. You are the baby over there. What caused you to go vegan, Teresa? Real quick.
I had friends that were vegetarian, and that's where I started. I started pescatarian, then vegetarian, and then when my son was born and I was nursing him, I couldn't eat milk while I was nursing him, and I stopped, and then I kind of made that connection between
We gotta go.